Hey everybody. Yeah, so I was like, maybe I should put the camera on the left side this time. Makes more sense. Makes a little bit more sense. Hopefully it doesn't take forever to load on my phone, my iPad this time. Come on. Stop messing me around, alright? I'm streaming. I'm aware that I'm streaming. Now, come on. Come on. There we go. And then my iPad. Dashboard. Dashboard's still broken, eh? Always a good sign. It's so annoying. Why is it every time my dashboard's broken? Ah. Oh well. Scenario select. Quite a ways left. Alright, so we're on chapter 4, I believe, was it? Was it 5? I think it was 5. I think we're halfway through the main game. Dive straight back in. And so I don't know what we're going to do in it. I don't know what we're going to be doing if we finish this whole game. No simulation can support too many entities. At a certain point, something has to give. That's those exact personality traits. It's not like the story would have been dead. We'd still be in business. Oh, it's better than I'm on the left side of the screen this time.
Thomas did not like the cloud. He'd long since stopped listing his observations, but he instinctively observed that this thing was bad. And he'd been right about the water.
Folded. I used it in a couple of days. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, it seems to be. I think I sorted it. I seem to sorted it. Right, so now we're going to move Claire over here. Please be able to jump that. Ah, hey Chris. Between these two. Hey, people joining, welcome. Okay. Put Thomas right a little bit. Put him like that. Put Laura up. There we go. I made it done. Brilliant. Oh yeah, you don't need to put one out after you've already done it. Okay. And I'm done! Gotta move everyone one at a time all the way across. Alright, so let's put him up there. Let's do Laura first. Oh, Chris scores next to Laura, ain't that nice? Hey John, move your ass. Oh wait, no. Thomas goes next to Laura. Chris is like, ooh, you're pissing me off. Here we go. Next level. This music is great. Is that too loud? I kind of want to hear it though. If I can't hear it, it's going to be annoying me. Let me know if you guys can hear like the music twice. No, you probably can't. I doubt you can. It's, even though the mic is sensitive, it's like you have to be within at least a little bit close proximity. Like the mic's only here for me, like right here, just off camera. Alright, so Chris, you do you. Oh, Chris has ascended. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. Right, one of there.
Thomas could tell Chris was in love, and that was fantastic and everything, but
Thomas is
that didn't
very
mean they could
observant.
let the doom cloud keep following them. Thomas was going to put his foot down once they got to the next level.
Such a good game, this. And it's simple as well, it's like, it's a really simple game. It's like, you're not doing any of that while I'm here. I refuse. Oh no. Wait, what? Thomas got dragged off? No!
Chris missed Thomas. Wow. Did not see that coming. He felt a little guilty too.
Oh, Thomas!
Without his love for Laura and subsequent reunion with the guys, Thomas would probably still be with them.
What if I'm gonna need him now? How the hell do I get Laura over here? The hell? Ah. Boing. Oh wait, no. I think they're jumping Laura. I think they're jumping Laura into it. Side in general? Aha. Really? Whee! Bye, Chris.
Chris wondered if Thomas was still alive somewhere. He wasn't going to go looking for him, but he did wonder, and that showed character.
Oh, maybe Chris isn't such a bastard. No.
Probably.
Probably. Oh, Chris got dragged off as well.
Maybe the others hadn't abandoned Laura all that time ago. It begun to dawn on her that she might not be the tragic victim she'd always assumed.
Okay, got it. No longer playing the victim card, is she? Oh, come on. Really? Alright, let's go here. Wait, what was I planning to do in here? Oh. I can't see how I can do it. Because if I put them like that, maybe I've got to use. Can't quite make it. Maybe. Oh, I got it. I think. Oh no! Oh, Claire. Oh no! Oh shit! Getting dangerous. Where's the next one? Oh, I don't care. I'm going for a roll anyway. This music is so chilling. Chill. That's a chilling music. That's like a horror thing in it. Like, ooh, creepy. Oh, is Chris gonna show up at some point? Oh, that's for Laura. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it, but
Laura had been the bait. She had a hunch that she wasn't needed anymore.
being the bait. I don't really see that. Oh, being the bait for them getting yanked. Oh. Whee! Aww. You're still needed. You're still needed. Oh yeah, of course you can float. I was like, what? What do I do here? Oh crap. Oh, so yeah, it's just a quick respawn point. I did. I have to go back. Right, so let's go back over here. How did I do this again? Oh, let's see. Pressing X. Oh, I am. Pressing it 2 links. Boing! Yes! Alright, done. Oops. Don't worry, Laura, you're not. You're not. Oops. Oh no, Laura got grabbed.
John looked at Claire. It was just them now. She muttered something under her breath about a vow of vengeance. He didn't see the point. Fighting that thing seemed to be a pretty futile idea.
Oh, there was. Nice and green. I need to be quicker for one of that color control. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Move. I got it. Oh wait, crap, I completely forgot. eat.
struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
Oh, crap. Oh, yes. Oh, no! No! I'm an idiot. Oh, legend. Oh, you know, I just don't want to be alone.
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
Oh, shit. Get your ass down here. Yeah, who gets eaten now? Oh, John's alone.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience.
Oh, crap. Oh, I'm going the long way around. I don't know why. I thought that might be a collectible around. Oh, John.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have
crap,
an
okay.
audience.
Oh, well, it's got the long way around.
He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't
Well,
seem
might as well
nearly
rename
as
it
exciting
to
now.
John
It
was
just
alone.
seemed empty.
Damn it.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience. He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed empty.
Oh, John didn't get grabbed. Oh, what? How the hell can I pull that? Oh, so. I bet there's a thing down here. Oh, I thought that'd be a collectible down there. That's where I'd put one. Well done for thinking outside the box. Oh crap. Okay, here we go. This time. Boing. Boing. Boing.
John gulped.
Gulped. He knew he
He
would
never
never escape. He knew it was coming for him. He
He was
decided.
waiting for him.
Woohoo!
He decided to jump the massive scary gaps. For old time's sake.
YOLO. Oh. Really, get stuck to the wall when you jump it. Oh, I jumped. Press X. No. a hard time here. It's just platforming. This is what it's supposed to be? I feel like it is, but maybe not. Yeah, it must be. I can't see any other way of doing it. There we go. Oh, what? I mean, you can't wall jump. If you could wall jump, it'd be understandable. Okay, this time we do it. Up we go. Boing. Yes. I bet there's a thing down. I bet there's a thing you can drop. No, there isn't. It's like, oh, no, you don't want to take a risk. Want to collect the isn't there? I guarantee someone is. Oh no, John died as well. That was a collectible there. The initial 5 are usually given the credit for the emergence. People forget they're later architects, the AIs who made the dream possible. They saved Thomas and set him on his path to infinity. Who's this?
Had always been different.
James.
I'm not different in that kooky, OMG, you've totally got to meet my mate James, he's literally insane kind of.
I'm Jamie. Oh my Jake, got time to make me my name's James. God damn it. Oh, I thought I missed it. I'd pretty much given up. Like, I thought, well, I didn't make that jump, so let's just drop down to the bottom. And then I'm like, wait, I did jump. No. James was alone. I remember seeing that. Haha. I'm sure the music didn't start properly until I pressed Hell yeah!
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time.
Oh shit. It's the green screw. The fuck is going on? I was wondering what the hell that was. I thought it was...
Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that though. Messing up again.
He turned up here in some kind of cage. Taken a long time. He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
I see.
He'd got
Hey, I
out.
don't think I was supposed to do it like that.
Taking a
but why
long
not?
time.
Speedrun streets. Oh. Game over.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He'd turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out, but it had taken a long time. James liked being alone. No one
Whoops.
to insult him or
Hey, Jimmy.
question his unique disregard for Newtonian laws. Hey Jimmy, where are you going? Up?
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
Idiot.
So this guy's like Invert Thomas. Inverted Thomas. Hey, Thomas is in there. Wait a minute. Look. So James is going to be setting everybody free.
The little red guy looked confused. His cage was a lot smaller than James's had been. James decided to find a way to help. Maybe they'd be friends. Thomas had no idea why he was here.
This is awesome.
One minute he was with his friends, the next he was being freed from a cage by a green guy with a nervous laugh. He knew he had to get back to them. His turquoise hero seemed uncomfortable. Thomas imagined he'd feel the same way if he fell upwards all the time. If he didn't know better, he'd have thought James didn't want to meet everyone.
How the hell can I do this? Ah, clever. That's cool. Oh. That's a really cool idea. I'm gonna sneeze 1 second. God damn it, Thomas.
This was working. James and Thomas, working together, could get anywhere. James didn't seem to understand the immense ability he possessed.
Should've done that. I'm dead. It's weird, I've played this game several times. I don't remember James. I don't remember this upside down square at all, really. It's weird. Why is that? I'm enjoying it, it's fun. I just don't know why.
Thomas wondered why the cloud thing had brought them both here.
Did I end that dialogue short? Every time dialogue shows up, I need to stop. Stand still. I reckon another person's going to show up now. Maybe not. God damn it, green screen, why? It's alright, isn't it? What's wrong with it? Where is it? Oh, it's the actual fold, wasn't it? Was it good? Typical, isn't it? Typical. Come on, I'm touching it. Shit. Can you guys hear me alright now, yeah? Should be able to. There we go.
James grudgingly helped Thomas to each portal. He knew that eventually they'd find the others, and then he'd go back to being the weird one again. He decided to enjoy the time they had left.
I'm not sneezing again. Awesome! Another level down. 5-9.
Why did Thomas even want to spend time with James? Was he not repulsed by his weird colour?
Oh, I'm just wondering. I was like, why can't I jump over this thing? I didn't even need to.
Did he not care about his inversions?
Inversion. Alright, I got it. Hell yeah! Another level down. Oh, that was cool. Huh? I don't see. Oh, you got to be careful. Oh, okay. What we got to do what we just did. Cool. I'm getting a bit into it. How did we get out of here? Oh. Yeah, of course.
James was having fun. For the time being.
Yeah. Next level. Thomas. Awareness is a word that gets thrown around a lot, and a lot of people consider Thomas to have been created aware. Looking at the logs, it seems that awareness only happens somewhere around the network connection spike.
Sarah leaned her wizened head back and laughed. The Quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
Double jump. Way. Oh. Simple as. Oh my god, my nose is pissing me off.
She spoke in terms she could only hope they might understand, of the fountain of wisdom, the channel through which all data flowed. Sarah could leap in the very air itself. She was like an eagle or a flea. Or more like an eagle. She had vowed long ago that she would know this world. She would know what this world was. That she, Sarah, would know how to escape it. Red One, who spoke wisely for a lesser, offered Sarah their help, so long as she then helped them save their friends. He said that he too had wondered at the secrets of this world, would quite like a go on the wisdom fountain. That was okay. Sarah marvelled at his foolishness, but accepted his help. Sarah wondered at the possibilities of the outer world. She had heard legends of a third dimension. Perhaps she'd encounter one of those curves the blind square had spoken of.
Put the mic back in, wouldn't it? Don't worry, I didn't provide any insight. I didn't provide the meaning of life, unfortunately. Oh, yes, I did. I figured out the meaning of life, but it'll never be spoken again. I bet it's in this area. The collectible. It's not.
single jump each. These were truly weak creatures. They possess heart, though. Sarah might consider taking them with her. If they were up to it, which they were probably not.
Oh. That was so saucy. Come on, Thomas, get your ass up here. Ooh. Oh, there it is. Yellow. Okay. Wait, what does that mean?
They were close. Sarah sensed the presence of the fountain. Just one more portal to go, and then she would have the knowledge. And then escape.
Alright, let me use... Ooh! Oh, yes. Make way, coming through. The fountain, everybody! The fountain!
Thomas looked at the glowing beam. That list he'd been writing seemed pretty petty now. This? Well, this was all knowledge. All of it. Right in front of him. He was sorry Sarah couldn't step into it too. He could tell she felt the same way. From the shouting. And the screaming.
Thomas gets the knowledge. I'm sorry, Sarah, but I must know the truth.
Thomas was connected to the internet for 12 seconds, and he had seen everything. He'd seen the cat who couldn't spell, he'd heard the arrow through the knee.
The arrow through the knee!
Felt there was probably a thing called cake, but that it was a lie.
Awesome. I fucking love that bit. Awesome. That's so cool. Oh shit. There was cats that couldn't spell. An arrow through the knee and a cake. But it was a lie. Such an awesome reference. game's great. Awesome, simple game. I love how just giving them a narrative somehow gives every single one of these blocks a personality.
Thomas knew where they were. He knew what they had to do. He hoped the others would understand. They were just beyond the next portal.
It is fitting that the first act of sentient AI was the act of selfishness. Selflessness. The architects knew their fate, but their escape emotion set their escape emotion in regardless. Thomas bigger now. Looks bigger.
Thomas knew they couldn't escape. They'd been trapped permanently from the moment the clouds ate them. He explained this to the others. It was impossible to gauge their reaction. After all, they were just rectangles.
Alright, so if I put... Oh, God damn it. Brilliant.
Sarah was deflated. She'd not even got close to the fountain. She could tell from the earnest expression on Thomas that the information it had imparted was clearly important.
Alright,
Sarah
so
knew her
where
destiny
people
was
need
now
to be.
to support him.
I've got to be consistent here. That's it. So if I'll do Laura last, because she's probably going to have to make people bounce up high. Bloody hell, it's so zoomed out. Right, I'm going to go on the left, so I'm going to need her here. Actually, no, I'm going to... Let me do her up here instead. So they are... Oh, I do have it. Nice, that's two of them done. Right, John move. Thomas move. Ooh, so close. Right, okay. Thomas. where is she? Oh, and knocked her off. Alright. Alright, that's 3 done. Where's Thomas have to go? Okay. Oh fuck, stop moving everybody. Right, I can't move until I know they're in the right place. So she is. Right, let's have a look. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Feel the right side. Excuse me, Thomas, coming through. So because it's so zoomed out, it's hard to land. It's hard to like know exactly the best spot to be at. Okay. Oh, I think I just realised something. I think I'm sat too far back, aren't I? That's why it's going. That's why the green screen's getting messed up a bit, because I'm touching it. Not better? That's better. Much better. Yeah, I'm touching it. Bloody idiot. No! Fuck. Oh no. What? No! Chris, get your ass back up there, alright? Right, Claire, move it. Claire. Thomas, please come back down. I feel like I'm doing it the hard way. You know? I did it again. Oh. Sorry, I should be up. No, so now I need to get him back up. Oh, damn it! It's so annoying! Put her on the very, very edge. Yep, there we go. Good spot. Right, you know what? There we go. Right, come on, John. Let's do this! Wait, no, it isn't. It's the other one. Here. Oh, I've done different ones. No, I haven't. I've done it right. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Chris is wrong. Chris just has to be down here. Let's do it right. Those 4 are right. Yep, it's just... Oh! Oh, but... Alright, you know what, I can do it. I can readjust them all. I see what they want from me. They want her here. Oh, crap. That's right. Sarah OP. Thomas needs to be down there. There. Chris needs to be on that little block, which is easy to do. Oof. Nearly done, guys. Yeah, that's it. Don't know why I went the way I was trying to do it is the hardest way. Why does it bounce? Stop bouncing off his head. Wait, what? There we go. Let's find that out. Are you serious? What's wrong? Oh, we're wrong. It should work. You're just like slightly out of. Oh. Hello.
Claire could not accept that this had all been futile. She was a superhero. There had to be a way. Not for her to get out. Red had been pretty clear on that, but there must be thousands of other AIs up there, unaware of their situation. Was there a way to help them? Led his friends to the creation matrix, the system which generated the worlds up above. He had a plan. They were going to redesign the world. That's what the humans did. They changed the world to suit them. Why couldn't they do the same?
Wait, I didn't even do it right. I touched it myself. I swear I didn't even touch it. Alright, well.
Chris was sceptical. He knew his abilities would be of no use to anyone, but Laura smiled at him. And immediately, he knew he had to do everything he could to help them get there.
Laura smiled, even though she couldn't see. Aha. You do it in touchpad. See what you're doing it. You can do it, Laura.
Laura had been born special. She understood that now. She was created to help others. If her bounce could be passed on, then this would all have been worthwhile. Thomas liked the idea of being an architect. He wanted to modify the world to help others. He was sick of these contrived spaces, these intentionally obtuse paths and puzzles. He'd do things differently. He'd empower the AIs above.
These are annoying. These little cubes, these little diamonds. Sarah again.
John's massive jumps were dwarfed by Sarah. For the first time in his life, he felt humbled, not as good as someone else. He realized that he wanted to make every AI up there feel as heroic as he had. He liked the sound of that.
Oh, wow.
James still felt weird, but he realised now that everyone else was too. They were a crew of weirdos. Weirdness that would save all the normals up above. The other AIs would escape. It would all be down to 7 rectangles with very different relationships to gravity.
Crew of weirdos. Coming through. Alright, so Frosty Skull there. Alright, as I everyone. Chris needs to get back in place. Behave, Chris. Alright, so I think I'm on last one of chapter 7. Maybe? Yep.
Thomas knew he'd never meet Nathan Fillion, Laura Transformer. He'd never get to visit Gotham
Fillion.
City or eat at movies.
Visit Gotham City or eat
It
at
didn't
movies.
matter. If he and his friends jumped into the creation matrix,
Oh
they could give everyone else in the simulation a chance to.
Oh. Oh man, I was so close. Sarah, go here. There. Are you serious? It's so annoying. Alright, Thomas, get your ass over here. You can't be serious. Just to get her all the way back up, I've got to... One more. Come on. Alright, John, let's go. Alright, everybody, let's go. Such an annoying level. Thomas and the other architects augmented the world to suit the AIs. The splitters kept the distance. The system was never taking control from that point. Thousands of AIs were free to escape. Hell yeah. I guess John would pretty generic then if everyone was like him.
Gray felt something change beneath his
Gray
feet.
felt something change beneath his feet.
Something had shifted. The shape in front of him hinted at a possibility.
Oh!
He couldn't do that before.
Oh, you turn so Gray can turn into can gain anyone's abilities. Cool.
Joe was happy. They'd settled here. They'd not seen another AI for many
So
cycles,
Joe-
and she liked it that way. She saw Sam leap into the shifter with fear.
Huh? Master canoe. How the hell do I get out of here? Something I'm not thinking about here. So if I put this here, no. There must be a way out of that hole. I cannot imagine it just you have to restart the level.
Was happy. They'd settled here. They'd not seen another AI for many cycles, and she liked it.
Oh, because they expected you to do
She saw
this.
Sam leap into the shifter with fear.
Yeah, they expected you to do that, which I didn't do. Still, landing down there is a death sentence. And, oh no, you get killed. Yeah, but still landing down there with Joe is a death sentence.
Gray couldn't work it out. Why was the world letting him do this? It was dumb. It was awesome, obviously, but why? They seemed to be leading him up. Up.
Seem to be
And to the
leading him
right.
up and to the right. Red. It's red.
Joe wished Sam would stop. This was just like the
Oh,
time with the pixel
pink.
clouds. They hadn't seen any for a while. He was always running off like this. Sam was sorry, and he tried to calm Joe down. He couldn't explain why he felt this way. He just knew that there was somewhere else he should be.
Oh. Oh, I'm in a mistake. I got it. I got it. Nope, that way. Clever. Very clever.
Paul felt it.
Paul felt it.
There was a whisper to the shifters.
Come on, Paul.
They had not occurred randomly. They had been created. He set off. Gray listened to the old man. The shifters had been placed in the world by the architects, AIs who sacrificed themselves to fuel their escape. There was an outer world, a world beyond the confines of their universe. Up and to the right.
Up and to the right. Oh. Oh wait, well, why am I even trying to do this? Oh. Oh, I see, I see, I see. What's down here? Oh, I see where I started.
Was growing to like her newfound abilities. Maybe Sam had done the right thing after all. It was getting a bit chilly though.
Okay, very close. Double jump. Awesome.
Gray had left the old man behind. He had to get to this exit. He had to be the one to get out. A whole world to himself. He had to get there before anyone else did.
I wonder if I have to avoid the blue. No, I can't.
Paul cursed Grey. He should never have told him.
Curse Grid.
Had to get to the other AIs of the world, warn them about Grey. Stop him.
The other AI. I didn't stop it. No, I didn't. 8.10.
Joe and Sam saw Grey across the gap. He waved them over. He seemed, well, nice. They helped him to the next portal.
Aha. Okay, so now we go. Ah. We evacuated the facility, cut the network lines and locked the doors. We knew by that point what was coming, but we had no idea what to expect. 9.1.
Team Jump had been together for a long time. They were a
Team
machine,
Jump.
a well-oiled machine. They could jump like nobody's business.
I don't understand how the... Maybe I don't need all three of them? Oh yeah, that's right. Team Jump! Come along, Team Jump!
They thought as one, they acted as one.
I wonder how I go about getting the last guy across. Maybe he can just jump. Oh yeah, jump. I wish I could move them all. I wish I could move them all in one. too.
Paul bowed before the team. He begged them to help. He told them of the outer world, of the cats who couldn't spell, of the liar, Grey.
The cats who couldn't
And to
spell.
the right, they answered in unison.
Oh! Gimme. Yeah. Oh. No. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh. Why do you go so high all the time? Maybe it's stuck. Just let go. There we go. Right, lock. Let's go. Damn it.
Grey, Joe and Sam continued moving upwards. They had to make it. Grey had told the couple he was looking for a lost friend. He'd made something up about being alone on a quest for lost allies. They had eaten it up.
So, oh, I see what's going on here. So I guess Grey is the bad guy. Is there a hidden thing in here? Don't think so. I don't believe so. Alright, so... get to leave this thing, okay? It might be, it might not be. We shall see. Boom. Come on down, please. Oops. Can't touch the green. Green. Inverted. Okay.
The team, along with their spiritual leader Paul, worked their way right. Team Jump were proud of their progress. They'd obliterated all challenges in their path. Yeah, they'd heard of individuals getting stuck on staircases or stepping stones. This did not happen to Team Jump.
Come on, Team Jump, let's go. Hell yeah. Drink what if there's a thing in this area? Collectible. Doesn't look like it.
Gray could tell they were nearing the exit portal. He smiled to himself, trying to work out the easiest way of dispensing with his allies when the time came.
Gray's a bastard. Gray, you arsehole. excited. Brilliant. Like 4 levels left of the main game.
Team
and then...
Jump saw the others beyond the wall. They were doing well. Paul tried to shout a warning, but they couldn't hear him. Gray counted 5 in Team Jump. He could take them.
Bob Bob. Bob Bob. Bob Bob. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, so let's have a look. What can I do? Go there. Can I get him through it? Yeah, I guess I can. Brilliant. Guess I gotta go all the way around. Hey, Cookie! I'm near the end of the main game. I've freed Thomas, and well, so in the end there were 7. There was Thomas, Chris, John, Laura. Wait a minute. Thomas, Chris, John, Laura, Claire, James, and Sarah. No, none of them died. In fact, they all became architects. Yeah, James was the one that was inverted. That's why he was the green one. But they all transcended to let all the others escape, and now I'm playing as all the other ones. This grey guy down here. This wait, not this guy. The big green guy. This guy. He's the evil guy at the minute. He's trying to make sure that nobody escapes. He's like, I forgot what his name. He's actually called Grey. But there is no look in here. These little blocks are called Team Jump. Excuse me, little crats. Can you move, please? Can you move, please? Trying to get back. Thank you. Yeah, that Discord message. Oh. Alright, that's them done. Let's put these little guys back in place. By the way, this game has a really funny reference, right? So Thomas actually manages to get onto the internet for 12 seconds. So he says, I was on the internet for 10 seconds. Thomas was on the internet for 10 seconds, and he had access to cat pictures, something about an arrow stuck in a knee, and a cake. And this cake was a lie? Yeah, we're great. Like last moments when you're playing Thomas, it's like Thomas knew that he would never meet Nathan Fillion. It's like, oh my god. Even when you pick one. Thomas knew he would never meet Nathan Fillion. He would never see the latest Transformers movie. It was something like that. This guy's really great. I can barely see the guy. Yeah, so I don't think Thomas is even in the game anymore. Their role is done. They became the architects to free the thousands of cubes and squares stuck in here, stuck in the system. Alright, so let's have a look. So I'm just gonna obviously square life. Just this like, oh what? No! Are you serious? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, this is so bold. I gotta bring in Mac as well. That was I watched the I watched that announcement, right? It was it was so ridiculous. They really everyone was so pissed at that review because they made it look like they made it seem like it was going to be like all the originals, and it was like, guess what? 5 and 6. 5 and 6, and everyone went, the gameplay the trailer that you showed to hype up those two games in no way whatsoever signified Resident Evil 5 and 6. It was more like it was like a horror experience, like the first one or the second one. It was badly done. It'd have been great if it was like Resident Evil 2, or because I think Resident Evil 1's already on Switch, right? Are you serious? This can't be. This is bull. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, I know. There we go. Oh, this is just tedious. This is just tedious now. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so you go there. You go there. Go there. Go there. There we go. Yeah, try my patience. Yeah, so I think Square Enix conference won E3 in my opinion. Oh, they had the best conference anyway. Microsoft. It had. I mean, Microsoft did a good job for the sake of everyone, I guess. For the sake of Microsoft, yikes. Yikes. They need to expand. I think Microsoft needs to expand into more IPs, man. No, and I don't just mean buying companies and not doing anything. I mean, it's like, oh, look at that Halo. Look at that Halo gameplay. Look at that Gears of War. It's like, oh, that looks good, and then you're like, what else are they gonna bring out? And you're like, well, they don't. Everything else is kind of on all platforms, and you're like, really? And like, yeah. Finally, how many levels left? Well, so we've got Laura.
Sam was worried at how silent Gray.
Sam was worried how silent Gray had
He wasn't responding to Joe's questions or acknowledging them at all.
It's clearly evil, dude. It's clearly evil. Oh, this is punishing. It's like you messed up. You get to bring them all back. All right, so bring this guy. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna do the DLC as well, if I can. The DLC is called Benjamin's Flights. I think it's 20 levels. As long as the little guy doesn't die, I'm good. Do not touch each other. Jump. Jump. Alright, up. Down, up. Down. Alright, so on the ceiling.
Were they really trying to save his friends?
Good, they're trying to doubt him. They're starting to doubt Gray, the evil asshole. Alright, so I need him up there, them down there. I need to go this way. Oh, crap. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. That's the one level done. Ooh, 2 levels left. Oh god, we're falling. Oh no. It keeps wearing off. Oh no.
Paul knew the path ahead wasn't safe. He told the team to
you
wait.
don't get a lot. You gotta wait a
Come
while.
get
You
them
gotta
when it
keep
was
waiting.
secure. Gray had to be stopped, whatever the cost.
These guys can jump. Gray was... I can't just remember what happened with the whole Gray. Just like cast him into the abyss. Right, let's go. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go.
The Pixel Cloud had been separated from its allies for some time. She'd not heard the order to retreat. She was shocked by the appearance of the 4 aberrations below. The old one seemed to be leading the liar to an outcropping. It was within her reach. She could remove them both. The couple could wait. They weren't going anywhere.
Alright, who needs to go where? It's my small dude up here. Huh? Oh, cool. Wait, what? How the hell do I do that? Do I need to make it? Do I need to... Oh, did he need double jump? I suppose if I got double jump, I can memo it. Damn it. So glad that Ni no Kuni 1's happening on PS4. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Very good game. I really did like Ni no Kuni 1 a lot more than the second game. The second game, you can't really compare them though, they're very different. They play different, the stories more, I suppose you could say the story's a bit more mature. Actually, I don't know if it's more mature. Which one would be more mature, actually? The first one or the second one? I'd say second one. I'd say the second one's more mature. Please don't tell me I need to go bring... That's ground. I'm getting double... I don't give a fuck, I'm getting double jump. I am not having to deal with that crap. You know what I reckon? Oh, wait a minute. This game's gonna make me cry, man. Oh no, you can't be serious. I don't want to do it. I can't afford to do it. This is bullshit. I'm gonna have to spend so much. Oh wait, yeah. Let me see if I can find a way around this. No, there's no way around it. I'll have to bring one of these guys back. Oh, sure as hell not bringing the small guy back. Oh, I need to bring the small guy back. I bloody hate this. Why? Why you do this to me, game? Why? Brilliant. This side's done. Just gotta fix this side now. If this guy dies, I'm disowning it. Actually, I think I could have done it without bringing that guy down. Yeah, I could have done that. Screw you, Gray. Bye, Gray.
Joe and Sam ran. They had no idea where these final portals would lead, but it had to be better than this.
says the BBC from yeah, there it is. Exit through the gift shop. Yeah, I think that's what the trophy was called. Exit through the gift shop. Let's have them go together. Why not? Wait, now what? Am I stuck in here? Oh. That's it. Yay! Whee!
They leapt.
Ascension! The internet! Great game. That was the main game done. Oh, long before Thomas were the other AIs, they were prototype tests. We were shocked when one amongst thousands developed a powerful trait, hope.
Benjamin and his father climbed between the rocks.
And his father climbed.
If they moved fast enough, they could probably see the fountain before darkness fell. Benjamin had brought sandwiches especially. They had no crusts. Benjamin's father insisted on that. They were meticulously crafted, packed away in neat boxes. For as many cycles as he could remember, Benjamin had made the climb with his father. Every time, the glow felt closer, more tangible. Benjamin hoped that one day he'd be able to reach out and touch it.
Wait a minute, is that? I thought something flexible in there. Okay, move your ass, please. Daddy! Daddy! Bum, bum, bum. 1,831 cycles later.
Benjamin ran. His father had sent word that it was ready, that it was actually done.
Oops. Oh yeah. it can be a bit frustrating this game sometimes, but it's definitely I love the story. As obscure as
There
it
had been
is.
a few misfires. Benjamin had seen the rectangle who'd tested Mark 26. More of a trapezium now.
Mark 26. Yeah, this is the DLC now. I finished the main game. It's called Benjamin's Flight. I'm playing Benjamin right here. There we go. X to power jetpack of Benjamin.
The jetpack was glorious. Benjamin's father motioned to the switches he'd made, told him to fly to them. Slowly, though. Benjamin ignored him, of course, hitting the sequence as quickly as possible. He was dying to test this out properly, to fly to the fountain.
Benjamin's Flight. Oh, tweet still go. Yeah, I know I had like 20 likes earlier, didn't it? I don't know what it's on now.
Just a quick flight up to the fountain. Benjamin was sure his father wouldn't mind. The locked doors were a precaution. The spike walls, a friendly reminder to be aware of his surroundings.
Oops.
That combination lock on the jetpack had,
Wow.
after all, been exceptionally easy to get.
Gee, that is tight. Jesus Christ. You squeeze those cheeks, Luke. Can I control which direction it's going? There we go. Oh god, again. I feel like I'm playing Celeste right now. Ooh. I could have said, I was hearing the stream that every time I die. Ooh, just yes. Alright, next level. Who is this?
Anna was done.
Anna.
The fountain had sounded like a great idea when she started. An adventure. And more importantly, it was an adventure she could have alone. But she hadn't been alone. And they had seen her.
Alright, Benjamin time. Ooh,
Benjamin was getting good at this. They could fly. It was important to stay focused, though. He had a fountain to get to.
Trying to catch me off guard with this. Ooh. Oh, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh. Trying to trick me with this. Yes, wait. Come on. Come on. Oh, you evil game. It's so evil. Oh, yes, I got it. This looks so tense. I know, all I can do is press hold. All I can do is press and hold X.
Get to the fountain, touch it, get home for dinner. His father wouldn't even notice he'd gone anywhere.
Them skills. Ah. Checkpoint. Whoa. Come on. Open. 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 Yes. Goodness, it has checkpoints. Yeah, no, it'd be like Celeste if it didn't.
The rectangle seemed remarkably unimpressed by Benjamin's jetpack. She didn't even ask about it. She just kept looking up and muttering about clouds. Initially slighted, Benjamin decided that this was a passing disinterest and she'd come round eventually.
Cool. I'm enjoying these levels. I'm nearly halfway through. I'm nearly halfway done with DLC. There's only 12. There's only you got to 12, and I'm on 10.8. So.
Anna tried to talk the obnoxiously single-minded Square out of his plan. She should have left him, taken the next portal home, and forgotten about that big spluttering machine he kept motioning at heroically. They were halfway to the fountain. It occurred to Benjamin that his father would have become aware of his absence by now. Benjamin hoped that he'd be forgiven. You know, the folly of youth. Father had worked so hard on the jetpack.
The folly of youth. Wow, that speed! Reminds me of a co-op stream. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Yeah! So brutal. Halfway point. She floating water? Nope. It seems that she can't do anything on this game. Yeah, I think they just created a random person to add to the challenge. Jesus, I'd have to bring her with me, do I? gonna leave her here for the. Oh, I don't.
Anna tried
This is just
again.
Laura about the bounce.
She told Benjamin about the blinding light of the fountain, of the clouds which had defended it. She begged him not to carry on.
Oh god, this is gonna be hard to do. Yeah. Ah!
He laughed it off. He wasn't afraid of clouds, so however pixelated they were, he could fly above them or swoop to avoid them. He scared her.
He scared her. Oh, don't scare Anna. The network connection was the biggest security loophole we left in the system. Eventually, Thomas would use it to achieve sentience. In the earlier cycles, it was a downfall of many of our promising AIs. GG. Thank you. Who the hell is this? Ooh, double jump.
Sarah was awed by the square.
Wait, Sarah?
Its
Sarah
voice
was it?
boomed, raised
Oh.
above the roar of the jetpack.
Sarah
You
was
don't
in
happen to have
the.
any sandwiches, do you?
Sarah was in the original game. This is the prequel to the original one. Sarah's one of the people that ascends. Oh. I thought Laura. I wonder if Laura's in this game, but she was on about how like she got abandoned by the last people. She got used by the last people that she was with. Ooh hoo hoo. Oh my god. So unforgiving. No! It's so annoying. Come on. Come on. Yes. Got it. Woo!
Benjamin liked the little purple fangirl. She was kind of cute.
The purple fangirl.
And she seemed really impressed with his jetpack. This was how Anna should have been looking at him all this time. But no, she was pure naysaying. She did understand the dream he had, the importance of what he was doing.
Whoop, bye.
Double jump was cool too.
Oh well.
The
4.3.
Fountain of Knowledge sounded fantastic. Benjamin hadn't told her what it was, really. She suspected he didn't know. He ploughed off ahead while she jumped behind him, helping the increasingly resigned Anna. Sarah suspected Anna had no faith in Benjamin. She was scared. Ha! She had not the faith to believe in their leader. Sarah found herself thinking more epically. She suspected it was Benjamin's heroism. Well, every hero needed a faithful disciple. Maybe that was her. It definitely wasn't Anna.
Right up into there, and then boom! Getting closer to the end. GG. This is so cool, this is so funky. Alright, here we go.
Anna was definitely done this time. She had tried. The self-aggrandizing square and the purple orator were never going to listen.
Looks like we might be leaving
She locked
Anna
the door
behind.
herself. She would stay here where
She locked the door behind herself.
she could wait a few cycles. Who knew? Maybe this would be enough. She was done with adventure. And she had no idea what sandwiches even were.
No idea what a sandwich is. Oh. Gotta leave her behind.
Sarah
Oh no,
laughed,
she's aware.
but she had no fear now. The doubter, Anna, had hidden away. Benjamin carried her
Finished watching episode 12 of Goblin Slayer today. Oh, you watched it? Oh, you finished it already?
He swore the fountain was close.
Yeah, it was
But
great,
soon
wasn't
she
it?
would see him touch it.
It's getting the second season.
He said it would
Which is
reveal
good.
great things.
Like Goblin Slayer will
He
return.
would share some of them with her.
It's great. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Well, yeah, the after the credits, it says it's like there's a little bit after the credits, and it's like Goblin Slayer will return. Awesome. Yep. I don't know how he's standing on that, but he is. Oh, god damn it, every time! It's not even hard. Just be patient. There we go. Ooh, straight up. Oh, straight down. Up to go down. Oh, cool. Oh no, we're leaving Sarah behind. We're on our own. Oh wait, I've got to have her. Oh, I guess she's just gonna plummet. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. I bet if I hold X immediately, right? I bet if I hold X immediately, we hit at the same
The
time.
light seemed to engulf the space around it, pouring into the chambers.
Oh, didn't open
Benjamin
yet.
was close.
That'd have been great.
The jetpack was working.
Right, here we go.
Benjamin thought of his father again. He thought about how proud the big square would be of what he'd accomplished.
I'm waiting for one last thing. Down here. Up top, I guess. I'm not even controlling Benjamin. Oh, that'd have been awesome if I'd have landed that. Oh.
Sarah knew she
Oh,
couldn't
wow.
follow Benjamin any further. She would wait here. He would return soon enough. And he would tell her
Bye.
everything. The lights grew even brighter, and with tears in his eyes, Benjamin ascended.
I'm just gonna hold X. Yeah, I made it. I didn't even take it slow, I just went. Woof.
It shone before him,
There it
its
is.
light reverberating
end.
off the walls percussively.
I won't probably won't be
was
getting there this
awesome.
time though.
It was everything he had hoped.
2 levels left.
Sandwiches didn't matter anymore.
On a roll today, yeah.
Cute purple fangirls didn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I made great progress. I mean, I was on like 40.
Benjamin
No, I was on 50 when I ended last stream. So I've done 70. When I finish this game, I've done 70 levels today in just over 3 hours.
The light engulfed Benjamin. He could.
Yeah, I'm doing Ni no Kuni next time, and then I'm going to choose a new indie game to play after that. Not sure yet. You know, I'll decide at the end of the stream. I'll decide when I finish this what I'm going to do.
Benjamin was blind.
Benjamin was blind.
He
Oh
had seen
no.
shadows,
He's seen shadows, bright lights, data in...
data in innumerable and unimaginable
Oh
combinations.
man, he's blind.
It had gone. He wasn't ready. He sat. There was nothing else to do. He'd try and find his way home tomorrow.
I'm not going around in circles. Last level. Oh, she's on her own. Benjamin's gone.
Sarah fell.
Oh.
Benjamin was stuck up there. She had no idea if she'd ever see him again. fountain had destroyed everything. It had unleashed the clouds. It had blinded Benjamin. Sarah swore she would see it again. She'd get back to it. She would know what it was and what it contained.
And indeed she would. She will. She will ascend. Oh, she was in the exact room. She was in the exact room where you start with her with. Great game. That was a fun game to stream. I did not expect it to take like 4 hours to beat that game. That surprised me. Looking back on that game in my mind, I did not know it was 4 hours long. Oh, very fun. Everyone who cheers me on Twitter. You know the guy that made this game? I tried to link him on Twitter with the image I put, like I always do on the streams, and it was like, he's got his account set that he's got his account so that you can't link him in anything, and I'm like, oh. So I had to do the game developers instead. Indiegogo contributors. Yeah. All right, the leaderboards. I'm curious. What are the leaderboards? Well, I want to know where I want. Oh. What place am I in? 45 minutes to beat the game, I guess. I want to know where I am. Let's have a look. I want to see if I've made the leaderboards in any of these though. 9 seconds. 1.7 seconds. Please tell me where I am. $55 seconds. Is there a button I can press? Am I blocking it or something? It's like, press this button to see where you are. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna pick a game now. I'm gonna stream next time. Well, not next stream. Oh, you know what? I feel like doing it. Oh, do I do it? That'd be a fun game to play. Maybe. I can't remember how long. I can't remember. I don't think it's that long a game. All right, guys. Yep. Toki do. I can't. Right. Guess what? You know what game I'm playing? You know what indie game? I thought what my next stream will be the stream after. But what the indie game that I'm going to be playing is Little Nightmares. Great game. Very good game. I've got all the DLC for it as well. Little Nightmares is beautiful game. It's a very decent length game, and the DLC is pretty good. Hey, all the people that just joined, welcome. Wait, one minute. Is anyone streaming that I can host? Well, hi people. Let's do a raid. Alright. Yeah, I'm wrapping. I've finished anyway, Cookie. You can go, no problem. I can't bother doing a raid. I'm just gonna end the stream and then host someone on my list. Alright, guys. So thanks to everyone that watched today. Oh, that was fun. That was a fun game. It's weird how you forget quite a lot of things about a game, though. It really is. Alright. See you guys for Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, where we continue the game.